Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you. And today, I'm talking about The Intruder. If you've heard of it, released last April, directed by, oh damn it, I'm pretty sure his name was Deon Taylor, and stars Dennis Quaid, Michael Ealy, and Megan Good. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna recommend this movie. It had no right to be good. It's super predictable. Stupid characters. But, Dennis Quaid's great in it. The other two kids are good. I mean, they're decent. And, it got some pretty funny moments, actually. Especially in the first half of the film. It definitely gets to, well, let me get to the whole setup here first. The whole setup here is, Ely and Megan are married, and they've recently, he's in marketing, and he's made a serious deal, the deal of a lifetime, and so they're, expanding their lifestyle, and they live in San Francisco, and they want to move, to the country. In California, which is kind of a nice thing to see something like that. Anytime you see a movie that takes place in California, it's always LA or LA, really, or ghettos around LA like Compton. It's almost as someone who lives literally on the other side of the country, it's kind of easy to forget how huge the damn state is, and that, of course there's small towns in California. I mean, look how big this son of a bitch is. Look how many people live there. Anyhow, so they decide to move out to the country, and they buy this huge estate that's like $3 million is the asking price. And it's owned by Dennis Quaid. It was built by his family like 70-something years ago, 70, 80 years ago. And it's called, by the way, the name of the estate should have been the name of the movie, Foxglove. Yeah, I know it's, what the fuck is Foxglove, but it's, at least it's more, it's not as generic as The Intruder. I've literally seen other horror movies with the same goddamn title, they're not connected in any way. But, Dennis Quaid is a guy who owns a place, and right away, there's no spoilers here. He's nuts, he doesn't want to leave, and he's obsessed with Michael Ealy's wife, because, have you seen Megan Good? Holy God. But I overall enjoyed this movie, like I said. I could see everything coming, and the characters were kind of stupid. They definitely got stupid, just to excuse the third act. Look, certain genres, especially, there's several movies, like, say, something like Aladdin, or even Transformers, but, certain movies, genres, stupid just has to go with it. In a lot of ways, especially with comedies and horror movies, your characters have to make foolish decisions in order to move the plot forward. Look at Stephen King's It. 1,100 page novel, and it all starts with this stupid ass kid who goes and talks to a clown in a fucking drain. Yeah, that's a dumb kid, man. You didn't deserve to get 8, but natural selection, my kid would have run. But anyhow, like I said, just Dennis Quaid is just amazing in this movie. Just a great performance, and on the surface, and then to all fair arguments, it's like a mediocre movie. If I didn't check on IMDb or anything, but I wouldn't be a bit surprised to go on there. This guy's like a 44 or something like that out of 100. It's not. If you weren't impressed, I won't be surprised. But I compare it to both Greta and Ma from earlier this year's other horror movies, where all three of these films were kind of predictable and, in a way, generic, but had such strong leads from their psycho villains. I had to recommend them. I will say that I preferred both this and Greta to Maul, even though Maul overall might be a more fluid film. But anyhow, I really loved the last moments of Greta in this movie particularly. Maul had just kind of a generic ending. Or maybe it's because he just gave away the ending in the goddamn trailers. Anyways, I'm going to give this 3 stars. But you got to understand, this is a three-way... recommendation. You know, these are 3 movies. Remember them: Greta, Maul, and The Intruder, that are all kind of have the exact same problems, but at the same time have the exact same pluses. Dennis Quaid is great, and I think a very underrated actor over the years. His performance as Doc Holliday in White Earp, and a good performance in a small movie called Flesh and Blood. The Right Stuff, obviously, as Gordo Cooper. A terrific performance in Far From Heaven, man. And that's an artsy freaking movie there, man. Genuinely surprised it was not nominated for an Oscar for that performance. Yeah, I guess if you are a fan of Dennis Quaid, and like I said, he's always been a star, but he's always kind of been unappreciated at the same time, at least by Hollywood. If he's an actor you like, you kind of gotta see this, because this is a great performance from a veteran actor who just chews it up, man. Does a hell of a good job. Don't know what else to say. Yeah, 3 stars. I'm surprised I'm giving The Intruder that, even though in a few months it'll probably be... What was the name of that movie where Dennis Quaid was that crazy fucker who wanted his house back? Oh, did you ever see... there's a movie from like 15, 16, 17 years ago called House of Sand and Fog. This is like an extreme psycho version, the Hitchcock version of that. Ben Kingsley and Jennifer Connelly. That's a good movie. A really good movie, too. Anyhow, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you like my stuff. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.